This problem is number 11 from the homework for 7.2. I've already had it asked a couple of times, so thought I'd make a short video. When you're reading about the ages of a group of 147 randomly selected females that have a standard deviation of 16 point years, assume that the ages of female statistics students have less variation than ages of females in the general population, so we're just going to use sigma equals 16.1 for the sample size calculation. How many female statistics students' ages must be obtained in order to estimate the mean age of all female statistics students? Assume that we want 95% confidence that the sample mean is within 1/2 year of the population mean. Does it seem reasonable to assume that the ages of a female statistics students have less variation than ages of females in the general population? So the question here says how many. That is another way to ask the required sample size, which it does down there in the question. Remember, when we're talking about the mean, I lost it, sorry. We're talking about the sample mean of ages. When you look at your formula chart, remember that mean is down here, and you don't have to decide Z or T because the sample size already has just one formula. So you're looking for a Z-score, a sigma, and an E. Z-score, excuse me, a Z-score, sigma, and an E, and all of that will be squared. That's our formula. When we look back, obviously we've already got the sigma. They just flat out told us that. The 95% confidence is going to tell us that Z is 1.96. That's one of the ones on your chart, so you don't have to work it out. And then the only other thing that we need is an E, and we discussed in class that the word one or the word within can stand for a margin of error. And this one's a little confusing because it says 1/2 of a year. So is it talking months? Is it talking days? It's actually just talking 1/2. Doesn't matter what you're saying, so you can use 0.5. And so now we're just going to come back over. 1.96 is the Z-score times 16.1 is the sigma divided by 0.5, and then square all of that. I told you in class that for some reason I like to do it in 2 steps. So if we come back to your calculator, I like to just type everything in first. So 1.96 times 16.1 divided by 0.5. And then I like to hit the square button, x squared, and enter. That gives us 3,983.1. But remember, with sample size, and it does remind you, we always round up. So you're actually going to type in 3,984 people as a sample size. And so you can go on and answer if there's a second part, but that's the main thing that I want you to know for this problem.